wide.
Hello everyone, I'm TG and I'm here to talk to you about this amazing game, Aliens Fireteam Elite. Today I want to talk a little bit more about point defense mode. I'm going to be showing you guys a Demolisher build that I've carefully curated to be used specifically in point defense mode. Now the Demolisher might not be as important as the Gunner or the Doc, but you definitely still want a Demolisher on your team. And the reason being is all those cooldowns that they have. Non-stop stun with your micro rockets, and of course blast wave to get them off the defense points. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Though this build is going to be heavily micro rocket focused, we are going to be using a few other things. For blast wave, we're going to attach assault and battery, which means every enemy we hit with a blast wave reduces its cooldown by 10% up to 50%. Also, for the clear the room, on top of the 2.5% gun damage that you get with every stack for using an ability, we're also using quick and dirty. So whenever clear the room expires, your ability cooldowns are reduced by 1 second for each stack. Next, this should look familiar, we're using Surgeon Hands. Now, like I've said before, Surgeon Hands is invaluable when it works. Keep in mind, it's still bugged, it doesn't work all the time. We're looking at about 40 to 50%, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Keep that in mind whenever you use it. Next, and very importantly, is Demolisher, Heavy Weapons Training, Mastery, and Expertise. You need all the help you can get, especially when it comes to ammo. This is going to give you a max ammo increase of 20%, a fire rate and stability increase of 15%, a radius increase of 15%, a reload speed increase of 15%, and a damage increase of 10% for all your heavy weapons. And finally, the last odd man out should look familiar. Hit and run tactics gives you 20% stun recovery, 20% grapple damage resistance, and 10% movement speed. Now on to what makes this build all creamy and delicious. For our micro rockets, we're using concussive rockets. So that's going to cause our rockets now in a large radius to stun all the enemies at the cost of a little bit of damage. However, we're going to offset that. With loud and clear, the damage is going to be increased by 20% and it's going to give you an additional stack of clear the room. And on top of that, we're using bigger and better, which increases the radius by 40%. And then I'm also going to be attaching rapid deployment, which increases the recharge speed of micro rockets by 20%. And lastly, enhanced reach 3, which increases the radius by another 18%. That's going to give us a grand total of 58% increased radius on our micro rockets. And that's very, very important. So as you're running towards a point to save it, you shoot off your micro rockets and you're going to stun everything around it, giving yourself a little bit more time. On to the weapons, and I don't think it's any surprise I'm going to be using the Kramer Assault Rifle. The Kramer is a lot of people's favorite rifles. It's not my favorite, but I do quite enjoy using it. It hits really hard, it's got decent stability, and the reload's not too bad. So overall, it's a really, really strong rifle. I like to use it on the Demolisher exclusively. Packs that little more of a punch whenever I need it. And finally, I'm using the L56A3 Smart Gun. And if you guys know me, you know I never use the Smart Gun, so there better be a good reason. I'm a flamethrower man through and through. When it comes to point defense, however, flamethrower is not going to help you. Things are too chaotic. You're going to end up crisping up your teammates no matter how good your trigger discipline is. Why the Smart Gun excels here is in its auto aiming. So you don't have to worry when things get so crazy. Your bullets are going to hit the enemy. Now normally, I would say using the minigun is the way to go, but for point defense specifically, the Smart Gun edges out, especially because it's got a lot better ammo conservation than it used to have. So ladies and gents, boys and girls, that's the build. I hope you try it out yourself, and I hope it helps you out just a little bit because point defense mode is quite difficult. So I hope I can give you guys a little bit of an edge when grinding out those new attachments. And don't forget, if you guys love Aliens Fireteam Elite, stick around the channel for more builds and videos down the road. And as always, I'm TG. If you like what you saw, you know what to do.